LS, the Lola Show.
Good afternoon, Nigeria, and welcome to the Lola Show. My name is Lola Sanusy. We are glad that you're tuning in to us this afternoon because we have some financial advice on how to get out of the struggle. That's right, on how to get out of the struggle. With me in the studio is Mr. Francis Soni of Cape Trust Investment Nigeria. He's a bus captain. Welcome to the program. Mr. Wahid Rahim is seated next to him. He's our favorite in this house today because he's going to get us all the information we know about being a bus driver. Welcome to the show. The financial expert we have sought out for you is, of course, one and only CEO of CFS Financial Services Lagos, Mr. Segun Ogunleye. Great to have all of you in the program. We have you, sir, to come to enlighten us about the type of job you do.
Well, as of moment, I'm a bus captain in a Cape Trust Investment Nigeria Limited.
What does a captain do?
A bus captain is simply the bus driver. So, but because our company has refined the system of driving in Nigeria, so we call them bus captains or this.
And how long have you been doing this?
At least for 1 year now.
For 1 year?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are a captain of a bus?
Of a bus, yeah.
Of a bus,
yeah.
In which you have a conductor?
We don't have conductor, we have ticketers and bus officers.
Wow, you look good to be a bus captain, Mr.
Thank
Francis.
you very much.
You must be taking your job diligently.
Exactly.
And of course, Mr. Wahidi Rahim, you're always known there in Ikorodu.
Yes.
Ikorodu Axis.
Are you still a bus captain or also the Danfo driver?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been doing this?
10 years.
10 years.
Yes.
Is this a job that you started out doing, that you said, this is a job that I want to do when I grow up?
No.
Okay. Why did you choose to be a Danfo driver?
Because I know everything. I just say, I don't have any job.
Were you preparing for any other form, any other thing to do? Instead of just saying, maybe when I grow up, I'll just become something. Were you preparing for it?
Yes.
What were you preparing for?
Mechanic.
Okay. Okay. So did you train as a mechanic?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So you are a mechanic by profession?
Sure. Just like 2 years and stop it.
Why?
There's no job.
For mechanic?
Yes.
As many cars as there are in Nigeria, there's no job for mechanics?
They are what we are trained to. That's is Pijot.
Me go.
Share to me, share. That's it there. Share. Pijot in you go. Or share a rim.
Korean.
Yes. As a man, I say, down there.
Share like you share pension.
I like it.
For 8 years you have been doing it?
Yes.
The reason why we have brought our financial experts here is to examine how you are going to move from one phase to the other phase. Let me first ask you, in this job that you have been doing for 8 years, and how long have you been doing this job, sir?
Just for 1 year.
Oh, just for 1 year?
Yeah.
Have you been able to put some money away for savings?
Yes.
How much do you save, if I may ask you?
Now around 20,000 naira.
You said how much?
20,000 naira.
In savings?
Yes.
20,000 naira. It is up to you to take it from there. How realistic is this conclusion of having worked for 8 years, hard labor, and he's only been able to save 20,000 naira in this drastic day and age?
Well, answering the question that for being in that line of business for over 10 years and is making the total saving he has today is 20,000 naira. May I say that is a function of the fact that the level of poverty in the system is alarming. And why? Because the focus of the people is more of consumption pattern.
Consumption.
To live by the day, to make money, eat, drink, put on clothes, and the following money, go out to struggle and like that.
We're not going to go ahead of the program. Let me start by asking them some questions because they're here. This is the opportunity we have to interview them personally. Let me go to you, Francis. You've just been doing this for 1 year.
Exactly.
Why did you choose to be bus captain right now?
Well, I may say it's out of necessity because that is not what I choose from the onset to be. I'm into sales and marketing.
Okay.
So, but because of the money constraint, I don't have enough money to continue on my own. So I look for a way to sort for money in order to continue. I've been into the Danfo driver issue, but because of the disturbances, because of the problem of the people on the road, the police, the last mile, they frustrated me. And I sold my own bus.
The question that I want to ask you is, do you have a plan for going into this Danfo business?
Well, there is a financial plan for doing that. I don't hope to do it for more years. I don't. And that is why we have the pension scheme in our...
Pension scheme?
Yeah, there is pension scheme in lab bus driving.
Is this a hard life to drive a bus?
No, it's not a hard life.
It's not a hard life. You go into work normally?
Yeah.
Clock in at what time?
We will normally roll out very early in the morning, around 5.
5 a.m.
Or 5:15, yeah.
Okay.
Like on Mondays, 5:15, ordinary days, 5:30.
Would you prefer Danfo to the black bus you're driving? You did say you sold your Danfo because of the wahala.
Exactly. I prefer lab bus to Danfo now.
Tell me, sir, Mr. Wahid, that you've been driving Danfo for 8 years. What is the life like? The Danfo life? When do you start to go to work in the morning with Danfo? Is this your bus or did you rent it?
I rent it.
Okay.
Purchase.
Purchase.
Hire purchase.
Hire purchase.
Yes.
Okay, so you rent it for how much?
I for 600.
600 naira a day.
600,000.
Is this good for you?
Yes. That's really where to go. Take it.
You said you have been able to save 20,000 in how many years? 8 years.
Yes.
We are here not to make fun, but we are here to face the facts of the job that you have decided to do. Is this the lifestyle you want for your children?
No, I don't like it.
How do you plan to change it?
The plan when I work to do now, I see another job who is okay. So I will leave the work to do another.
But that's why we have a financial expert. It is not about a kind of job, another job, another job. Whatever job you have, no matter what, even if you are cleaning, you must know why you are doing it. And the reason for doing it, we will find out when we come back. This is TLS. Stay with us. Ṣé iṣẹ́ Danfo yìí iṣẹ́ tó tẹ́ wà comfortable pẹ̀lú ni?
Iṣẹ́ tí mo wà pẹ̀lú ni but iṣẹ́ náà lábẹ́ kò sí nǹkankan làwọn ọmọ wọn dẹ̀ wà. Yàgbé àbí owó iṣẹ́ náà lábẹ́ ṣe kíni lábẹ́ tọmọ lábẹ́ wà òkè tí mo fi ràn ọ lọ sí school.
Wọ́n ti lọ sí school.
Ibẹ̀
Okay.
I have 4 children. But àwọn mẹ́ta wà ní school. Tí mo lè sanwó sí school wọn. Iṣẹ́ náà ló ń gbé mi but à ń dúpẹ́ pé à ń jẹun.
Ọjọ́ iwájú kọ́. There is a big battle between now and the future. Kí ni plan yín fún future?
Ó tẹ́ sọ pé iṣẹ́ yẹn èmi náà gbàdá kì í ṣe for long.
The reason we have you here is for you to ask questions from the financial expert. How you can save more money. So that àwọn yìí ò ní wá end up láti ṣe irú iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe yìí.
There is every profession in life that one choose. There is always a way and breakthrough on it. It's a function of you. What am I trying to talk about is you mentioned that you you have a total savings of 20,000 naira.
Yes.
I still believe from a financial point of view, you can do more. Number one thing that will guarantee your breakthrough is to embrace what is called financial discipline. What do you understand by discipline? In a native language or coming to a literary language, that if a small child disobeys his parents, they discipline him so that he can do the right thing. Likewise, we can embrace financial discipline in a way and manner that we handle money. Because if you embrace discipline, you will know how to spend your money, how to keep a portion of it with the view to secure your tomorrow. The question we are asking here is, you have a hire purchase bus of 600,000. You are contributing 20,000 on a weekly basis to pay back.
Yes.
There is an understanding between you and the person that gave you the bus that the moment you stop not to contribute, the bus will be withdrawn.
Yes.
The one that you have paid before is forfeited. The bus again is taken. So where is your hope? At that juncture, you must embrace financial discipline. Financial discipline is telling you to face the reality that I can use this same bus to make as much as 30,000 naira on a weekly basis, and agree within yourself that 20,000 naira will be taken out to pay, while 10,000 naira out of it on a weekly basis to say I want to save 5,000 naira. And that is why we have savings account in banks. Banks have so many branches everywhere, whereby you can go in there and save 5,000 naira every week. 5,000 naira every week give you 20,000 naira every month. 20,000 naira every month in a year we give you 240,000 naira.
I hope you're understanding what you're saying.
Yes.
Before you know it, 240,000 in another 2 years is 480,000. You see, the challenge that people have is they live by the day. People, Nigerians, should begin to embrace the culture of financial discipline into their home, into their business, into their ways of life. If you are drinking 4 bottles or 5 bottles of beer in a day, reduce it to 2 bottles of beer. If you are smoking 10 sticks or 15 sticks in a day, reduce it to 5 sticks in a day. All you are trying to do is to conserve money, whereby you can begin to save money. So, number one thing, a solution to this problem is to embrace a saving culture, a saving habit. This cut across a Danfo driver is for all Nigerians at this juncture, that we should begin to embrace the habit of saving. When you are beginning to save, you are doing what is called investment. You are investing your idle cash to secure your future, so that you don't spend all your future today.
Thank you. When you are driving, you come against global hazards like nuances, like you explained that LASMA, the police. How much do you spend outside of what you make?
So a man said to
Loto.
A man said to.
Yes,
a man from.
Ṣé àpò ìjọba nìyẹn ń lọ ni?
Àpò ìjọba àpò wọn ni o.
Kí ló dé?
Ọ̀sẹ̀sán pọ̀ gan. Nǹkan tẹ́ bá fún wọn, nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe wọn máa lè ṣe. So a ní láti.
Ṣé wẹ́n yóò pé ni?
Kò ń ṣe ọmọ jà fún wèé. But
don't you remember how you park your Danfo, block the street?
Why? I want service lane. I want service lane. Automatic service lane. No.
Kò yẹ kí wá service lane.
Service lane. Ìjọba ti sọ pé ká má gbọ́ àlẹ́ express, ká má máa jẹ́ olè. anyhow.
Of course, so you can't know.
Yes, Oda. But about the one service lane, again. On ma tún wá ṣe kíni, wá tún mú àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀. So tá bá sọ lọ sọ́bọ̀, wọ́n máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ wa pé kíni kan tá fẹ́ ṣe lágbára because ìjọba ni wọ́n.
Èlò ní in a day le máa ń give away.
Máa mú wa ó less pé tá máa gbé wa lọ service ẹ̀bẹ̀ ló máa fi gba 5,000 lọ́wọ́ wa.
Èlò le máa ń pa èdè.
Kò sí nǹkan tá fẹ́ ṣe sí ìjọba máa wò pé ìjọba tá bá bá wọn jà náà máa jẹ̀bi.
Like bí Danfo ṣe wà ní Nàìjíríà bí kan parẹ́. Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ wá BRT ni?
Why not? Mo lè wá BRT ẹgbẹ́ mi lè wá but wọ́n ní mò ń sọ lórí nǹkan tá a lọ́wọ́ bára fáìsì pé àwọn lọ́ní ká má gba express bí tá a bá wà ní service lane kàn jọ kàn máa bẹ àwọn last man tá a bá wà ní service lane kàn máa ṣe kíni kàn máa bẹ wa ṣebí ìjọba lóní ká má já ìrólẹ̀ express pé ká máa wà ní service lane tá a bá wà ní service lane ẹnu again wọ́n máa tún cross wa mọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n á tún gbé mọ́tò wa lọ sọ́fíìsì. Báwo
ni ọ̀rọ̀ health yìí ǹjẹ́ ò lè ti lọ ṣe medical health pẹ̀lú? Pẹ̀lú flu lójoojúmọ́. Do you have time for your medical health?
Èmi ò ráyè o.
On that note, we are going to be right back because this is one of the most important. We'll be right back. Would you like to see more lag buses or to get rid of Danfo? What would you say?
Lagosians over time have been, used to Danfo buses. The culture of the BRT is relatively new. So, a lot of people have been used to the Danfo stuff. So they sometimes prefer the Danfo.
Danfo, they are much more okay. They should be in the society.
Hello and welcome back to the Lola Show. We are having a fabulous time in the studio this afternoon because we have one of the most endearing topics that we are dealing with, and this is the hard life of a Danfo driver. And before we went on break, Mr. Wahid here was just telling us that he has no time at all for his healthcare. And this is shocking to me. You say you don't have time to check your blood pressure? When was the last time Teloshe Ifupa?
What's it called? And then so ti pẹ́ gan.
Kí ló dé?
Ráyè nítorí àti jẹ àti mu àwọn ọmọ àti fiṣẹ́ àwọn ọmọ àti jẹ àti mu síkò.
Bó ṣe mọ̀ pé ó wà important.
Ó wà important.
Nígbà wo lẹ fẹ́ ráyè fún?
Mo ti àti plan náà tẹ́lẹ̀ pé next week máa lọ.
Okay.
Mo ti plan yẹn.
When you get sick, what do you do?
Bí tí wọ́n bá sick, èmi àgbo ni máa mu.
Àgbo.
Àgbo bá. Máa mú àgbo. But
luckily you are not experiencing this hard life. Your life now has been organized because you become a BRT captain.
Exactly.
Is it exciting?
It's exciting because since I started to drive a black bus, I realized that one can drive comfortably without fear of somebody blocking your way on the road. Yeah, so and the way they build the BRT corridor is exciting. So you go hold up or no hold up is not your concern. So you are only
You're just on an express.
Exactly. So you have no problem with the passengers because the bus ticketer is there. We're not necessarily getting rid of the Danfo because if it is for government to just close the Danfo drivers, there'll be a problem. But they should be able to introduce more lab bus buses. Even the white buses that are owned by individuals, they should be able to allow them to join or to buy the franchise. If it is the money of the franchise that is too high, let them bring the cost.
But he's already
down.
paying 600,000 naira.
No, what I mean by the franchise is that those buses you see as lab bus or Lamata buses, they are not all owned by government.
Yes.
So if all the buses in Lagos have license to operate and they were allowed to operate the way we're operating, I don't think there'll be anything like hold up.
We are here to find solution to this. Like, we're not leaving you out of this conversation. We're here to find solution on how to better their lives. Do you understand that 20,000 naira saving does not go a long way?
You must now learn the culture of
spend money.
Not to spend the money. to save money.
Okay, thank you.
So that your children will not be doing these things.
Let me just add to what she has just said. You must develop investment culture. What did I call it?
Investment culture.
Investment culture, part of investment culture is to embrace the habit of saving. When you save, you are investing. When you are investing against future, beyond tomorrow. Every Nigerian must see it as a good task to embrace a culture of investing, of investment. What I'm trying to say is, even you can grow up, if you embrace this culture of saving a bit, you can grow up to have more money that you can be giving other people a boss by way of higher purchase. By so doing, your own money is beginning to work for you. Your money cannot work for you when you don't save. All those gifts that you are giving is part of your running cost. What is the amount that is remaining for you? Out of this money, if you have a saving habit of keeping them, that you go and save it in the bank before you get home. Do you understand?
Before you get home. The secret is for you to take the money before you get home, put it in a savings
account. So you can begin to save like 5,000 every week. And when you see it that, oh, I am saving, you can grow it because you work with the boss. You understand the dynamics of your job. That, okay, fine, in a week I should be able to do a work of about 40,000 naira and grow the savings to 10,000. 10,000 in a week will give you 40,000 in a month. 40,000 in a month, do you understand? At the end of 6 months, we give you 240. At the end of 12 months, we give you 480,000. You can add money to it and give somebody else another boss, whereby you'll be able to have what is called financial freedom.
Kí lẹ learn lórí nǹkan tá sọ yìí nínú pa savings tẹ́ fẹ́ pass àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ yín leko.
Pa savings ton bá sọ náà pé the way that you náwó pé kò ṣe kíni kò dá. Ká ṣá máa reduce gbogbo nǹkan tá bá ń ṣe. Bí tá máa ti ná 1,000 àwọn máa náwó ẹni àbẹ́ ká máa ṣe kíni ká máa tọ́jú pé tá bá rí 1,000 ká máa ṣe kíni ká máa tọ́jú 500 síbi kan kò ń ṣe gbogbo náà la máa ṣe kíni la máa ná.
Mr. Francis, you seem to be comfortable with your position as the captain of the Black Bus. We are grateful that you have graced us in the studio to shed some light on the new and improved transportation system in Lagos.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say?
My advice to the Danfo drivers is, instead of continue in that stressful work, the government have the plan of purchasing more buses. Even they advise that those who can be able to do the transport business should come in. Into the refined system of Nigeria.
Would you be interested in becoming a landlord privatization bus driver?
Yes.
Okay. It's a better life for you, isn't it?
Yes.
We thank you. On that note, I want to say thank you so much for coming to the Lola show. It's great to have you, Mr. Buneye. Thank you so very much for taking the time to give us I wish I could just extend my hand to say thank you. And of course, Ms. Francis, thank you so very much for taking time to join us here. And you're going to say goodbye to your fellow Ikorodu passengers and... Well said. It's great to have you tuned in to us this afternoon, and we are grateful that you have chosen TLS to get your information. And it's good for us. And we'll see you next week with another exciting topic. Odabo.